Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. As always, I am your host, J2John Jeremy, and last we left off, we managed to successfully defeat Maximilian's humongous tank, as well as his superpowered Sevilla. Now, let's find out exactly what's going to happen here in the aftermath of that fight with a Legend Reborn.
We drove the Empire back, but not without sustaining heavy casualties ourselves.
Hey, our squad's fine. Jane, we evacuated her, she's okay, everyone else is accounted for. You apparently are just a terrible commander.
We never thought the commander of the entire Imperial force would be there.
And yet he was. Maybe you shouldn't go searching around archaeological ruins in the middle of a war battle. A war battle? Try battlefield.
Not just the commander. Maximilian had that woman with him.
Yes, that woman. The woman with the spear who was able to demolish pretty much anything in her path.
What was she? I can't believe she's human.
Well, she's living.
In her hands borne cobalt lance and shield, therewith to strike down all man's arrows.
Sure, if you call a tank's cannonball an arrow.
What?
One account of the Valkyria describes them in those terms.
Are you saying she's a Valkyria? Aren't they extinct?
You can't mean that she... But they existed thousands of years ago. If they'd survived, we'd know.
Yeah, what she said. You're researching their ruins. That means they've obviously not been around for a while.
I'm not saying I buy all the legends either. I realize that it sounds a little crazy.
Just a little? And why are we having this discussion right now? Shouldn't we be, doing other things, like evacuating this area before they come back with reinforcements?
But what we saw out there could only have been the Valkyria of legend.
Why? Why could it only have been the Valkyria of legend? Who are you to say that, Welkin? What does that even matter to you? What does that even matter to you? It matters not a thing. It doesn't matter.
I know.
Don't agree with him. You're only encouraging him.
Chapter 8. The Woodland Snare.
A new episode has been added. The personnel tab has been updated. The glossary tab has been updated. Aw, but no new skirmish. Alright, well then, we reach Chapter 8, The Woodland Snare. Before we go through Chapter 8, though, let's go ahead and take a look at headquarters. How you doing, old man? You got anything for me?
Hello again, son. I'm sorry, but I can think of no orders to teach you. My memory is failing me with age.
Yeah, well, you better remember faster. Did anybody just tell you what I just went up against and managed to survive? I need more orders, and I need more orders fast.
I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Oh, good. Let's see if there are any new squad members.
Hello, Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad?
Oh, yes.
Oh, and there have been some new recruits. You should take a look at the master list.
Alrighty. Who do we have new? Melville Young, Scout, Desert Allergy, so he wouldn't have been any good in that last battle. Trooper Killer, Chatty Cathy. Melville is a Chatty Cathy. Whenever a close friend is nearby, they just can't help but chit-chat. A distraction that lowers their accuracy. Alright, who else is new? Ika Thompson. Pollen Allergy, Good Buddy. What's Good Buddy? Being around close friends makes even the battlefield a little cheerier, boosting their attack power. Alright, anybody else new? Nope, just those two. I'm not really thrilled with either one, so exit for now.
Come back anytime you need to change your lineup, Lieutenant.
Alrighty.
Welkin, bro! I'm stoked you're here, man. What can I do you for?
Do you have any upgrades? Would certainly love them after what we've just encountered. Nothing for the rifle. We do have something for the machine guns, though.
Here you go, bro. All done.
Fantastic. We also have one for the anti-tank lances. Boosts their armor power up by 50 and their personnel power by 20.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
Good, good. Sniper rifles, nothing there now. Nothing new for the flamethrowers. Nothing for the hand grenades. Nothing for the uniforms. Nothing for the blast suits. How about for the Edelweiss itself? Oh yeah, look at this. Frame assembly 1, plus 100 body HP.
Here you go, bro. All done.
Very nice. Reinforced armor 2, turret armor.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
Good, good, good. How about treads? Oh yes. These are for blocks though, so we've got increase in tread HP and tread defense.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
I'm gonna buy them, but I don't really think I need them right now. We haven't really had any issue with treads as far as people attacking them.
Here you go, bro. All done.
Good. Don't need that either. Nothing for attack support. That's unfortunate. All right. Go ahead and exit the R&D facility.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Let's train.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots!
All right.
Train all you want. I've got all day.
Good, because I've got a lot of XP. Let's go ahead and let's see what we want to use this on. 34,000 experience right now. I'm going to go ahead and use that on my trooper. I like troopers. I like Rosie. She's a good trooper.
I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat! Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order. Put it to good use out there.
Oh, a new order? What is it? Neutralize. This order protects one ally from being counterattacked after firing. Oh? That'll be useful. In situations when maybe the target or the ally is low on health and they don't want the counterattack. That'd be pretty nice.
Come back anytime you're ready to sweat.
Let's go to Castle Front.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man.
Sure. All right, 2 new news reports here. Militia routs Imperial Commander. Central Gallian Command reports that a recent chance encounter with Maximilian, Imperial Commander of the Gallian invasion, near the ruins in central Barious ended in the Empire's defeat and retreat from the Badlands. Speaking with one Gallian soldier who fought in the desert operation, revealed a shocking eyewitness account of one female soldier among the Empire's army batting a tank shell out of the air by brute force. Army doctors looked into the possibility of combat stress-induced hallucination, but several other testimonies have arisen to corroborate this wild account. Other reports suggest she resembled one of the Valkyria of legend, while the Gallian army has issued no official statement on the matter. Really? No talk about what Welkin and his crew did? It's pretty one-sided. New load in Gallian Southeast. Chief Valance of the Gallian Geological Survey reported recent discoveries of 3 new lodes of ragnite amid the southeastern mountains. Imperial capture of the key cities in ragnite-rich northern Gallia has meant a steady drain on domestic productivity. Paired with a rising demand for ragnite for military uses, scarcity of the ore has become a critical problem. At the latest survey meeting, Chief Valance stated that the new discovery would likely go a long way toward filling the vacuum that has hounded the Gallian energy supply of late. Investigations into the size and quality of the newly found lode are currently underway. Alright. So, because the Empire forced them to stop digging in the north, they found more in the southeast. Good job, Empire.
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
Do you have anything new for me? You don't? Shucks. I guess no.
Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
Alrighty then. Well, let's go ahead and, Alright. Since we are about to start a new chapter here, I thought this would be a great opportunity for us to take a look at the specific biographies of the personnel that we have currently in our squad, and those that we come into frequent contact with. First up, obviously, we have Welkin Gunther. Welkin Gunther, Lieutenant, age 22, son of the late Europa War I hero, General Belgen Gunther, and leader of Squad 7. While attending university, his focus lay in animal sociology. In secondary military education, he chose tank operation. At university, officer training. In addition, he earned credentials as tank commander. Apparently I can change his outfit. Well, would you look at that? Civilian and military. And I can move his model, apparently. Yes, I can. Look at that. Pretty funny. Alright, is that it for him? I guess so. Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. Sergeant, age 19. Squad 7 Scout. While a team captain in the Brule Town Watch, she also worked as a live-in apprentice at the local bakery. In light of her experience from both the Town Watch and her military education, she was appointed as a non-commissioned officer posted to Squad 7. What military education? Doesn't say any military education, just says that she worked as a team captain for the Brule Town Watch, and we know how well she did there because of the circumstances that we found with Alicia at the beginning of the game. So, for her efforts in that disastrous encounter, she was made a non-com. That is phenomenal. Good job, game. Isara. Isara Gunther, Corporal, age 16. Squad 7 Tank Pilot. Daughter of the late Darkson engineer, Professor Thamer, she was adopted into the Gunther family as Welkin's sister. Taking to engineering in her father's footsteps, she elected a mechanics path in secondary military education, earning several credentials before enlisting. The consistent prejudice she faced since childhood, due to her Darkson blood, has fostered not bitterness, but respect for the brother who always stood up for her. There you go. You can see the two outfits here. I forgot to do the outfits for Alicia, but we know what she looked like. Actually, I actually don't recall what she looked like in civilian clothes. Yep. Very similar to the actual uniform. Faldio. I feel like I've been seeing you and you more often. Somebody in the comments pointed out that Faldio's last name, Lanzat, is very similar to Carl's last name, which is Lanzat. I'm wondering if they are related in some way. Couldn't. Maybe, maybe not. Lieutenant, age 23, tank commander and leader of Squad 1. An archaeology student at the same university as Welkin, his knowledge of history is considerable. His secondary university military education earned him an officer's rank and credentials as a tank commander. He is also trained as a staff officer. So he's the administrative guy. Captain Verrott. 3rd Regiment captain and direct superior to Welkin. She is one of the most feared yet respected officers in the Gallian military. Age 35, unmarried. Drafted during Europa War I, she joined Gallia's militia as a sniper, electing to remain in the military after the war's end. Her work ethic quickly saw her promoted. We've actually not seen her in civilian clothes. But it's because she doesn't believe in civilian clothes. What about Faldio? I don't have anything for him in civilian clothes. Alright. Largo. Largo Potter. Sergeant, age 36. Squad 7 Lancer. Since his initial conscription during Europa War I, he has survived countless missions, making him the most experienced of the Sevens. Believing that frontline experience is everything, he has consistently rejected all offers of promotion and continued his career as a foot soldier. Reprimanded for the unlicensed planting of vegetables on army property, though the fruits of his labor earned accolades from foodies across the base. God damn it. Rosie, also known as Brigitte Stark. She jumping in the air? Nope, she's about to be running. Corporal, age 27, Squad 7 Shock Trooper. Formerly a bartender and songstress, she still bears the nickname Rosie, given to her by the bar-going regulars. Despite her education, and with her military training, ending at a middle school level, experience with her town watch earned her the rank of corporal. So she didn't actually finish a high school, nor did she attend college. Alright, who is next on our list here that we have used? I guess we've spoken to General Damon before. General Jorg von Damon. General, age 54, born into a family with a long history of military service, he now commands the Central Gallian Force, including the militia. Alrighty. We have Martha, and I cannot believe I'm seeing this. Martha's baby. I have to read these. Martha Leponin, age 38. Nanny! That's what she was! She was a nanny! Nanny to the Gunther family, like her mother before her, she helped raise Welkin and Isara since birth, as well as 5 of her own children. A presence in the Gunther house since she herself was a child, Martha became a surrogate parent and source of assurance to the orphaned Welkin and Isara. Martha's baby. Oh my god. Martha's son, born inside the Edelweiss on the day Brule fell to the Empire. He is Martha's 5th child. Drill instructor, age gentleman. Drill instructor, sergeant, age 48, chief drill instructor at the militia training grounds. His stern countenance and harsh words haunt the dreams of soldiers near and far. Aged gentleman, age 52, a frequent visitor to the graves of his fallen Europa War I comrades. This doleful gentleman has begun passing his learned orders down to Welkin. Belligan, Thamer. Oh, this is Welkin's dad and Isara's dad. No image. Belgan Gunther, Welkin's late father, widely regarded as a great hero for his contributions to preserving Gallia's independence during the First European War. Thamer, Isara's biological father and a gifted Darkson inventor who contributed much to furthering Gallian technology. He built the Edelweiss for his friend after Europa War I. After? He built the Edelweiss after Europa War I? Kind of makes you think why they would need to build a personal tank after the war had already been over. Were they already expecting a second one? Intriguing. Alright. Let's try and remember who these people are. Apparently I know them. Oh, they're the people in the R&D section. Kreese. Private First Class, aged 20, a mechanic working in the militia's R&D facility. His primary responsibilities include weapon maintenance and repairs. Called to enlist while working a factory job in his hometown after middle school, he was initially so homesick he reports once attempting to go AWOL to return. Aww. Leon here, Leon Schmidt, Private First Class, age 20, a member of the militia R&D team. His chief task lay in the development of new weapons. Despite entering a secondary tech school with promising grades, his freewheeling nature soon prompted him to withdraw and wander Gallia until the war broke out. Dude. And Hans. Private Red Bull has his own biographical page. Does somebody really need to write the biography of Private Red Bull? Really? Male Porcavian, age 1, a special member of Squad 7 following a chance meeting in the Cloden Wildwood. His rank is Private 3rd Class, according to Alicia. Though small for Porcavian, he boasts impressive agility and jumping ability. He also appears to be intelligent enough to understand human words and emotions. That's debatable. Let's see here now. I don't know about Alex. I don't know about Kevin. I don't know about Kobe. We've never used him before. Forgive the siren as it passes by. This is totally professional. Salinas! Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 24, handsome and smooth. He was always popular with the ladies. A bit of a Lothario, he's made many a beautiful woman cry. Really? We have not yet used him, I don't think. Hans. Squad 7 Shock Trooper, age 31, born in a richly wooded part of southern Gallia. He enlisted immediately upon hearing his hometown was in the path of danger. Having grown up self-sufficient, he is strong in both body and spirit. Unused to wearing hot, heavy gear, he prefers to walk around barefoot and shirtless. Of course he does. Who else have we used recently? Jane, obviously. Squad 7 shock trooper, age 27, a florist in Brule until the Imperial invasion destroyed her shop. Ever since, she has fostered a deep hatred for the Empire. Any hesitation she may have felt on the battlefield soon gave way to feelings of pleasure at defeating Imperials. She began to take the front lines by choice. Man, you don't mess with a woman florist and her shop. That is not a thing you want to do, especially against one Jane Turner. Let's see who else we've got here that we've used. I've used Juno before. Juno, Squad 7 Scout, age 22, a classmate of Welkin's at university. She possesses both brains and beauty in spades, making her the object of many a boy's desires. Her feelings for Welkin once overflowed into a heartfelt letter, but her pride has kept her from ever delivering it. Aww. Jan. Squad 7 Lancer, age 27, muscles send him to the moon, whether they be his own or those of the other gents in the squad. His little sneezes are just adorable. A mother hen by nature, he worked as a babysitter before enlisting. Since then, he busied himself preparing meals and baking treats for his crush, Largo. Oh, man. Carl, you saved the day in the past. Squad 7 engineer, age 23. He worked at a Fozen ironworks until the incursion of the Imperial Darkson hunters drove him to evacuate to the capital. Meek to the point of being paralyzed in the face of danger, he nevertheless chose to join the militia in hopes of a peaceful future with his lover. His lover that we have not yet unlocked. I don't think I've used it. Oh, I've used Marina. Sure, of course. Squad 7 Sniper, age 24. An aloof beauty, she keeps all others at a distance. Her father, a skilled hunter, trained her in the art of marksmanship from childhood. Despising other people interfering with her life above all else, she prefers to be alone. Though a single glare can send him packing, Ted still tries to chat. We used Catherine at the very first mission of the squad. Squad 7 Sniper, age 35, a Europa War I veteran. She didn't hesitate to enlist again to fight for her people. She holds the bond of friendship above all else. Ever since an ammo shortage left her to helplessly watch an ally get killed, she has felt extremely anxious without a loaded weapon close at hand. Oh, well, there you go. See, I like that. That's telling me a bit more about the potentials of these soldiers and a bit more of the background behind them. The medic, we've certainly seen a bit of the medic before. Squad 7 medic, age 17, responsible for securing and treating Squad 7's wounded. She is well loved for her gentle touch and selfless dedication. Maximilian, General, age 29, Imperial Prince and Commander of the Empire's invasion of Gallia. Said to grant opportunities to talented subordinates regardless of social rank, he is also known to ruthlessly dispose of anyone useless to his purposes. Love that cape. Selvaria Bless, Brigadier General, aged 22, member of the Triumvirate under Maximilian's direct command, and a leader of the Empire's invasion of Gallia. Undefeated since she began work as one of Maximilian's commanders, her forays into the nations around the Empire have struck with the force of a tidal wave. Undefeated, that is, until she met one Welkin Gunther. General Jaeger, Major General, age 36, member of the Triumvirate under Maximilian's direct command and a leader of the Empire's invasion of Gallia. He's also got horns on his shoulder. And Berthold Gregor, Major General, aged 51, member of the Triumvirate under Maximilian's direct command and a leader of the Empire's invasion of Gallia. Born into the rank of Count in a family with close ties to the Imperial Court, he worships the Emperor, dedicating his life to uniting Europa under his rule. And there you go. The rest of these individuals are part of our squad, but we haven't really used them yet in them. So I don't think it'd be wise, or I don't think it would be useful enough for us to read their biographies as of right now. I may make a side episode for those biographies. Let's go ahead. Take a look at weaponry here. So we've got Galleon. That makes sense. That's the military rifle that our scouts have been using. Sten rifle developed by Galleon's only arms manufacturer, the National Arsenal. Created during Europa War I, it was issued to Galleon soldiers and saw use in combat before the war's end. By minimizing changes made to the action of existing models, developers were able to save time in realizing their design while also allowing for a wide range of uses through further customization, aka the grenade launcher that we now have attached to the rifles. Its name comes from its status as the first domestically designed rifle in the nation's history. And then there's a bunch of other things. And glossary. So there's a bunch of glossary terms here. And again, I think these would be best used for a side episode rather than the main episode. And once again, forgive the sirens. It's fantastic. I'm surprised there are no new skirmishes, just the main 3 here. Looks like the 4th. I don't know, but I want there to be another one. I don't like the Cloden Wildwood one. It takes too long. Okay. Let's go back to episode select here. Alright. Chapter 8, The Woodland Snare. Surprise attack. You know, I always feel at home in a forest.
Having been driven back, the Empire retreated from Barious, and Squad 7 began its return to the capital of Randgrease.
I'm worried, boss. The scouts were due back a long time ago. I haven't heard a thing.
Welkin, we should look. The enemy could be closer than we think.
Right.
So the enemy may be nearby, and you decide it's best that the squad's lieutenant and most senior non-commissioned officer go out and look for them.
Huh?
What if something happens to you? I am a goddamn oracle.
Well,
Hold on! Where are you going? Don't be an idiot! Who's gonna drive the tank if you get hurt?
Largo! We've got to move our butts now. 2 more minutes and we'll be dead.
Damn. No choice. We're outnumbered. Everybody take cover!
Come on, Isara. Now!
right.
Come on, guys. Military training 101. Let the enlisted guys do it. Did somebody catch the license plate of that mortar?
Where?
I don't know anymore. Can I go home now?
Welkin?
I think. Is that my name?
Oh, good. You're awake.
Get that smile off your face. You just took a mortar shot. To it.
Where are we? Is everyone all right?
I have no idea.
It looks like we got separated when that blast threw us down here.
Oh.
Best reaction ever. Oh.
Alicia, there are probably still Imperials camped out up there.
So were we knocked unconscious for a amount of time?
It's just a matter of time until they spot us here. We should move as soon as we can.
Alrighty.
Are you hurt anywhere? Do you think you can walk?
Considering we just took the mortar blast, you'd think that we'd be injured in some way. But we're probably not, because anime.
I think I'm fine.
Yep.
Ah! Scratch that. I think my ankle sprained, actually.
God damn it. Alicia, why can't you be like that Salvaria person? She deflects the tank bombs with her friggin' spear. We need to get you a spear, and then you could just do that instead. Nah, you'd fail at that.
But I should be okay. It's not too bad to walk on.
Because you can't even walk on a sprained... Because you get a sprained ankle, you can't even walk on it. How am I going to let you hold a spear and do what Salvaria does? Salvaria's a badass. You are not a badass.
Sorry, I know it hurts, but you've got to tough it out for now.
And Welk is the prime authority on toughing things out.
Of course.
Great. Now, let's try to sneak out of this mess before we're spotted.
Sneak? Well then, looks like we've got ourselves a battle already. Chapter 8, The Woodland Snare, Escape from a Forest Snare. Find out what happens next time on Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. Until then, this is J Square John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.